Hey lads and ladies, and welcome back to another episode of the Supercoach Diaries. This is an important round because it is the last round of the bye. Now, if you watched last week's episode, you know I had a rough week last week because I forgot Thursday night football was on. Not this week. I remembered there was a game on Thursday night and I changed my team accordingly. So pats on the back for me. So let me quickly go over how we went last week and then show you what I'm going into this week with. So as you can see, I only got just over 1,500 points, which was super disappointing. But considering how my team looked at the end of last week and the people that were missing and the trades that I did that I couldn't take back, it's not too bad. Average scores over 2,500, 2,050 I should say, and my rank has decreased by over 4,000, which is really disappointing. Last week, though, because I was versing two teams that were teams that someone obviously hasn't looked at in a while, I still got my 2 league wins, which is important. All right, so that's how my stats are looking. If you're interested, you can pause it, have a look. If not, I'm going to switch over to my team. I'm going to show you how my team is looking for this week. So here is what my team looks like this week. At the time of recording, the West Coast Essendon game has already happened, so that's why you see 2 of my players are already locked into position with Tip and Woody and Merritt. So they won't change, they're going to stay the same. As for everyone else, the 3 changes I made this week were pretty important changes. I've started to finally put the pieces together to finally get a perfect 22 out on the part. So the first person I took out was Brodie Smith. Now, he's been troubling for me, to say the least. He had one great game a little while ago. Now he's had 3 really bad games, and his worth has dropped off the face of the planet. So I had a bit of money left over, and I'm just like, I just have to get rid of him. I had to get rid of him. There was no other way about it. So I switched Brodie Smith to Doherty, who's been absolutely smashing it for Carlton in the back line. So he's been brought in. He's a big scorer, and that will be very important for us going forward. But to fund me switching Smith to Doherty, I had to get a bit of finance. And the 2 changes I made were this. I had Hopper from GWS. He was injured, and he was out for 4 to 6 weeks. And at that point, he might not be coming back into the team if GWS up and running. So I took him out and put in Phillips here, who looks like he'll be a solid player for Collingwood at the back half of the season, makes a bit of money, and he could be one of those last trades that I could trade him out, and I could put it onto someone else to get that perfect 22 going into the finals. And my second player I took out was Wagner, who had hurt his knee, and I brought in Broad here for Richmond. Now, he's a bit of a risk because he's only played 1 game, so he's not guaranteed to go up in money this week. But hopefully, if he performs well and Richmond perform well as a team, he can keep his spot and he can make us a little bit of money too. But at the moment, the focus isn't on the making of money so much. The focus is now on using my money I've got left over to make sure that I can top up this team to make it a solid 22 that I think are going to score the best heading into the end of the season. As far as captains go this week, I've got 2 choices. So Sloan and Ablett are going to be playing out for my captains this week. Ablett plays on the Saturday and Sloan plays on the Sunday. So if Ablett has a really good week, we're playing, Gold Coast are playing St Kilda. So if he has a really good week, I'm going to keep Ablett as the captain. If he doesn't fire completely, then I've got Sloan on backup, and they are playing from memory. I can't remember who's Adelaide are playing, but from memory, Adelaide are going in big favourites. So he could be another choice for captain. So those 2 are what I'm looking at for captains this week. As you can see, if you look at the people that are with the bye, a lot of my high scorers are missing this week, but that's okay. We're going to get through. And then finally, after this week of the bye, then we're back to full scoring teams, and I have been waiting for that for such a long time. Thank you for watching another episode of Supercoach Diaries, guys. Please do like the video so I know that I'm doing the right thing, or leave me in the comments below any suggestions you think for my team, for how I'm presenting this. Do let me know. Subscribe if you don't want to miss any episode of the Supercoach Diaries, as well as the other series that I'm doing on this team, whether they're on the AFL itself or my Pokemon series that's going on. I've got a few different going on at the moment, so if you want to follow any of those, do make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope your team's doing better than mine, and I'll see you later.